Hey gang, no playing around tonight. Let's get straight to business. Yay, yay, here we are. Here we are, I'm here to talk about my stack of comics and some beer. So let's get straight to the beer. This beer is from Evil Twin Brewing. Nothing too awe-inspiring from the can. Evil Twin Brewing is out of New York. But what I did notice about this is it's a chili pepper beer. Yes. 12% alcohol by volume. And it's a stout. Don't normally drink stouts in the summer, but take what I can get, you know. On a pilgrimage from World Craft Beer, we tripped on some heavily generous beer. Amazing. Blah, 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 blah. Obviously, man. Okay, yeah. Brooklyn, New York. Yeah. So, let's see what we got here. It smells like a stout. I can't really smell any of the pepperage, but here we go. Okay. I am not tasting chili peppers. Disappointing for me. I want to taste the chilies. Still, having said that, not a bad stout. I mean, I guess there's a little bit of heat there, but come on now. Come on now! We'll taste some fire! Taste some fire, y'all! So, having said all that, well, 3 bottle caps out of 6? I think that's fair, right? 3 bottle caps? That's what I'm giving it. What would y'all give it? Based on my reactions, huh? It was okay. Speaking of chili pepper beers, I gotta tell y'all a story. It's more I've talked about this brewery, Sideswipe Brewing. I've had their, God, I can't remember it now. Is it Two-Fisted IPA? I think it's Two-Fisted. And, but anyways, so they were talking about, they were doing a chili pepper lager. And, well, it's one of those little warehouse breweries that's about, on the outskirts of town. About 20 minutes outside the downtown area. And so they're talking about their chili pepper beer on their IG, and before I go down there, I'm like, yay, thank you for doing another pepper beer. Can I get a growler of this? And they say yes, and thank you. And then I go down there, and I'm informed that I can't get a growler. And I show them the IG post, and they're like, oh, let me get the owner. The owner comes out, and he's like, oh, I'm sorry, we didn't brew enough. And I'm like, really? It says right here. And he's like, oh, God, the marketing guy must have did that. Okay. Thanks, Sideswipe Brewing. I drive all the way out there. I can't get a growler. Can't get a crowler. Nah, none of that. Fuck that. I was irritated, y'all. Shit! That's all right. I don't have a whole lot of news to talk about. I just read the Wonder Woman movie is coming out October 2nd, I think. Wonder Woman 84. Interesting. If you're like me, you're looking forward to that. Okay, here's something that's kind of interesting. Now, I have said on here that I was having trouble getting my DC books from some of the local LCS, local comic shops around town. Now, these folks, Comic Town, they do a podcast called Black, White, and Red, READ, clever, all over. And this is one Victor Dandridge and Ryan, I don't know his last name. They're saying they didn't even get their diamond shipment. Are you serious? Are you serious? Kind of fucked up, y'all. Kind of fucked up. And not only that, it's the second time. Not getting your shipment from Diamond and you're a comic book store? Comic Town is a large store, too. Like I said, kind of fucked up, y'all. Alright. Let's get some books. Yeah, shall we? Alright. Okay, Stealth. How many of y'all are checking out Stealth? I read the first issue, liked it a lot. This is a cool book. Every once in a while, a book will come out, and the storytelling is just there. It's just on. It's about this older man, 50s, 60s. He's getting kind of geriatric. He's kind of losing his mental faculties. But he has this suit that turns him into stealth and gives him superpowers. And his son has just figured it out. And he is upset. Dad, what are you doing? You can barely think anymore. And you're playing superhero. But a cool book. A very cool book. Hits a lot of nice notes. I've talked about how I didn't get my Justice League 45. I finally bought one on eBay. This is the Spectre versus the JL. The Spectre turns the Justice League against each other. And they're fighting. And eventually he runs off and they snap out of the spell. And then segue to 46. And the JL follow him to Themyscira, and of course Wonder Woman's sisters at the island are not all happy about that, and then they get under Spectre's spell and they get all murderous, but finally JL gets away and they go down into hell, and I forget the antagonists they encounter in hell. It's not Spectre. But these were two really, really just, I love a good JL story. Just kick-ass JL kicking ass. So, good books. Quality reads. It's not going to change your life or anything, but they're good. Ice Cream Man came out this week. What issue is this? Is this 19? I talk about this book all the time. I like it a lot. It keeps getting better. I think 18 was the penultimate issue of the series for me. But though this one was really good too. It's about death though. It's getting a little, the last two issues have been about people dying. But actually this one is a little bit hopeful. Whereas the other one was just sad. Here's a cool book. Loving these Harley Quinn wrestling covers when I dig them up. And, surprisingly entertaining read. Harley is still trying to solve the murder of her tag team partner. Great Frank Cho cover. I've loved this Harley with her wrestling crew trope. It's been quality. I've enjoyed it. And this is 73, and we're ending in issue 75, y'all. What do you think about that, huh? Huh? What do you think about that, huh? All right. Let's get to the punchline stuff. Okay, how many of y'all picked up Joker? I'm really resentful picking up $10 DC books. But man, surprisingly, this was pretty good. Pretty good. The LCS where I got my discount at, they only got this cover. But the Sinkovich, the Delado, and the Jock covers were pretty stellar. I really like the Jock cover too. I haven't had the patience to read all this. I just went straight to the Punchline story, which was a little disappointing. I think everyone knows now that Punchline is a college student, and it's like, WTF. A lot of potential with the Punchline character, and they make her a college student, and she kills her dean in her dorm room with the Joker looking on. Just a little disappointing. I mean, come up with a better origin. Don't do an origin until you have a better one. But that's disappointing. But let's segue into Batman 92. The Punchline character design is just killer. I like it a lot, and I still think there is a lot of potential to this character, despite the lame origin. They'll build onto that, I'm certain. You just sometimes you take for granted how good just a good Batman story can be. I mean, Batman is matching wits with the Riddler, going all over Gotham, solving his riddles. And like I said, that character design for Punchline, it is killer. And I love these panels where Punchline and Harley are confronting each other. I'm a big mark for Harley Quinn, as anyone who's watched a couple of these knows. And the artist is Gilliam March, I believe, who did Gotham City Sirens, underrated title, but I love this issue. I liked it a lot. Batman 92, y'all. Another copy of Batman 92. I bought this too. Probably stupid. Because Punchline's in this as well. I'll probably try and sell Batman 92, both covers, and with this as a set. We'll see. Oh, and on the Punchline thing, this is kind of funny. So I have a copy of Hell Arisen. Well, I had a copy of Hell Arisen 3 there, which is the first Punchline, and I put it on eBay. I bought it to sell, and I had reservations about selling it, so I jacked the price up really high, thinking no one would buy it. Someone did. Oops. But I'd actually wanted to hold on to it. But if you want to check eBay sold listings for raw Hell Arisen 3s, I think you'll find my copy is the highest for a 3-month period. But I think the issue Hell Arisen 3 it has a potential to grow. Be a big issue, whatnot. Yep. Adventure Man. This did not do a lot for me. Beautiful book by Matt Fraction, the art Terry and Rachel Dodson. It's long, it's beautiful, but I don't know. I didn't have the patience for it. Perhaps I should read it again. I don't know. What'd y'all think, though? Did y'all dig this? I don't know. Is it me? Huh? Could be me. Could be. Wouldn't be the first time. And then Bitterroot 8. This Purple Rain homage. I bought this to sell, but I think I missed my window. There was a handful of $20 shipped sales on eBay day of, and that's since fizzled out. But this is a cool cover. I'll be happy to hold on to it. And what a great series, too. I've only read the first issue, but I dug it. And last but not least, Hellfighter Quinn #2. This is the author of this is one Jay Sandlin, who does the very excellent Over the Ropes. I liked the first issue of this. Did not like the second issue so much. We'll see if I stick with it. But I've liked Over the Ropes so much that I will keep an eye on what Jay Sandlin's doing. Decent read. I probably need to read the first issue again and then get back into this. He's a good writer. He's a good storyteller. Is that it? Well, that's it, y'all. So, hope you're doing well. If you watched this far, thank you. Cue the outro. And cheers.